All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer. Away on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set 90 Wolf. What's the run? They're running now. Slam. Pilot 64. Weak. Hey, Sam off. Safety creek.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check four. Bam. Guard. He's checking crack. Switch. Watch the eye. Check coming.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big run there by Jones. 45 yards on the ground. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Down. 18 Gator. Tighten up. Pull together.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Here we go, dude. Here I come. Watch it. Hard. Safety's gripping. Shoot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Tight up. Shut up. Squeeze. Hey, Delta. Hit it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling.
Let's go.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Check three. Go team, spell. 10. Under 10. Get it.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On second down now, it's Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. He's going to run. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Patriots have it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Set, ready? 15, Ronnie. 15 line. Pick it up. Snap.
Following the fumble recovery, Winters. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Go, go.
45, Mike, 45.
2nd and 4. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Then into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Patriots nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Hey, Charlie.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Set. 70, Indy.
Watch the run.
Bravo.
On play action, they'll throw. And his throw is incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go. Hey, wahoo. Nice.
Operating from the gun, Winters. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Hey, watch it.
Look at me. Go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Yeah, let's go sandwich. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey, switch gears. Hey, check 24.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On second down now, it's Jones. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Check 26. Blue draw, perfect. Hey, Echo.
He's checking. Crash. Kill.
Ready.
Back to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Check. First down.
Go.
To throw on second down. Winters. Able to find Shaheen here. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Looking long for Westbrook, and he fires Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
X3, 218, chop.
Check, 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 check.
Hey, Alpha. 5.
2nd and 3. Caught by Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Now a first down carry by Jones. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. On the ball. Shoot.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready. 18 Gator. Protein spill. Ready.
On the ground is Michel. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. To throw on 3rd down. Winters got his man. That's Harry. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Winters nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
6-6, pull it high.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
You got it. You got it.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Let's put him on the clock. Let's put that team on the clock.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense.
A give to Michelle running right. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10-2 stop. X3. 218. Chop. Hey, Haywood. Hey.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Thomas has got it. Complete.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Nothing like a little power football that they're playing right there on the left side. That was the strong side of the offensive line. They paved the way.
They paved the way. He lowered the shoulder and powered forward to convert. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, foxtrot.
Watch twins. 45, Mike, 45.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready, set.
45 for Mike.
Look at me. Zipper.
They'll run with Michelle, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7
Go.
at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Michelle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
No lack of guts at all on that one. Normally in this situation in the red zone, that type of play isn't run, but I think they're trying to catch the defense off guard and also break tendency. No one really runs that type of a play. Guess what? We are. Let's see how you handle it.
Ready? Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Protein spill.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Go. Go. Chance. Switch.
Yes.
I got him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Topper.
You go tight. You got tight right there. 36, 35.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Reset.
Hey, exit.
44 is the mic. 44.
61, matchbox lights.
Watch out.
Yo, go.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michelle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. This will be taken short.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Equanimous St. Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Smooth.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Go.
22, Mike, 22.
Get it ready.
Off play action. Winters. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A lone second remains now in this third quarter.
80 weapons.
Check 3.
Look at me. Go. Go. Yep. Snap.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Back now in Foxborough. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
2nd and 15. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both. Difficult to complete a pass.
You draw perfect. Hey, my 7.
Check 4. Shit.
Take 3. 218, chopper.
Switch. What?
Rock it.
Check.
Hey, zoom.
He'll drop to throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Safety's creeping.
Hey.
Here's Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
94. 64. Look at me. Zipper. Go.
98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. It's been a long day for you.
Yes, yes.
98. 98's the mic.
Fight.
Again, it's Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Bang, 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 bang.
General West.
Time go.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Check three.
Protein spill.
Under 10. Check.
Recon 132 fighter.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And it's Michel once again. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Richardson, and they're going to him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Packers' 44-yard line.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winters. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 198. Watch the go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Watch it. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Check pass. Check pass.
Hey, Charlie.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Again, it's Michel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Check. Check hot route.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Hey, wahoo! 22, he's coming, 22.
He's back to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, orbit.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen! Hey! Hey, Echo!
45, 45, 45.
Yo, go! Go!
45 the mic, 45 the mic. Wild Bill.
Let go!
Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Check 56. Watch the run. Watch the run.
5.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league